Hey Warriors fans, I'm Scott Warris. It is time to feature yet another Conference Player of the Week. This week, men's soccer Defensive Player of the Week. You know him, but we're going to talk to him now one-on-one. Puma Galvan, goalkeeper for your Warriors. This is nothing new for you, Puma. The accolades, especially in the last couple of years, have been showered upon you, and it's all been well warranted. How did this point, and we'll talk about some of the trials and tribulations of your collegiate career, but now a senior looking back, how would you describe your run and your ride here at Wisconsin Lutheran?
It's been a long 4 years, kind of, but not really. First year, obviously, it's affected by COVID. It was a short season in the spring, and I was able to get individually some awards there, but collectively, I think we had a good run. And then unfortunately, my sophomore year, I suffered this injury that kept me out of the field for a good year. And then I had to come back stronger. The team had to come back stronger off a very not so great year. And then we did what we did last year, and I think it was a statement of a season that we are back and then we're better, and that last year was not a fluke. We are here to compete, and we're here to win.
Yeah. And the team is playing really, really well right now, and you're playing really well right now. Already 5 shutouts as we sit here and tape this. Talk about the performance of the squad up until this point. Certainly defensively, the best team in this conference, and that's really where things start, I would imagine.
Best defense in the league. I told that to the guys. We have a great group of players who are willing to perform for each other, for the coach, for the badge, for WLC, and that's what's really important. Defensively, I mean, what can I say? 5 shutouts is pretty impressive in 8 games, I believe. But it's a fact that in attack, there's some work that we have to work on, and we are working on. And I firmly believe that we will accomplish those goals in the upcoming games.
Mm-hmm. You know, you kind of touched on it a minute ago. Last year was one of the most successful years in recent memory for this program, but because of the way the conference played out, taking just 6 teams into the tournament, you guys were left out. What did that do to all of you for a mindset in the off season? I imagine it fuels you to this day, all of you.
Motivated us. It just motivated us. We were all hungry for it. We were fortunate enough to have our strength and conditioning coach, Patrick, during our off season to really prepare us mentally and physically. I believe we came strong for the preseason, and we're here. We've had some kind of ups and downs, which is normal for any sports team. We're unfortunate to have a loss at Rockford, and we knew we had to bounce back. We had no other choice, and we did just that against Concordia, Wisconsin, and Concordia with Chicago. So we just have to keep going. You know, our coach mentions the train. You're either on the train or you're not, because we're just going to keep going, and we have to stay at a high level for the rest of the season, because we have no other choice. We want to get in the top 4 in the league. If we can get into conference champions, that's even better, right?
we should mention the conference now taking the top 8 after 6 last year. Too bad they didn't make that rule change a year ago, but we'll move on from that. Last year, Puma Galvan, you were named an All-American. This program has been around for almost 40 years, this men's soccer program at Wisconsin Lutheran. You're the first ever All-American. What did that mean to you personally, and how did you find out that you were an All-American? What's the backstory there, if you could share?
It's a good award. It's always good to be recognized. Me personally, my coach has taught me to accept these awards, because for those who really know me, I rather much prefer the collective awards. I'd rather win these titles with my team, win the conference league with my team. Mm-hmm. But I mean, like I said, these awards are always nice to get recognized, have your name, represents the school, represent the team. I find out on.
And who told you? How did that go?
Well, the thing is, it was World Cup year, year in winter, And so it was just, I was told that there's a regional, they make a regional team, correct? They make a regional team before, and then I find out through the social media, right? Then I have an exam, and then Mexico plays in the next hour, and then I'm getting told to come visit some recruit, and I'm like, okay, what should I do? And then next thing you know, both the coaches, they're like, come talk to me in my office. Don't think I'm in trouble, but I mean, I just have to, okay, let's go through this. And then, no, Coach Joe, he was very emotional. He was very happy. He was so excited because, I mean, to have one of his players win such prestigious award, I mean, I think he was more excited than I was. He started bawling. We started hugging each other. It was all great. It was all emotional for obviously the program. And then obviously for my family, it's huge because I'm also the first family member in college. And then we have to keep moving forward because I mean, for me, like I said, for me, what matters really is the collective awards, and that's last year. That's history.
So junior year, you're an All-American. How did you seek out improving? Because just knowing you as little as I do, you're a driven man. So how did you seek to get even better coming into this senior year?
We have such a winning mentality. Yeah. It's in our mind. It's in our blood. We have to be obsessed with winning, and I really try to translate that with the team. In each position, really, if you're a striker, you have to be obsessed with scoring goals. We saw that with Jason. As a midfielder, you have to be obsessed with feeding balls to your forwards, to the wings, and even defending. If you're a defender, you have to be obsessed with slide tackling. And as a goalkeeper, you have to be obsessed with having clean sheets and 0 goals behind the net. And so, I mean, that's a reflection of what's going on right now. And we just have to keep going. We just have to keep pushing each other, because at the end of the day, respectfully, we still haven't won anything, right? And we're all motivated. We're all ready. We have important games coming up, and so we just have to keep going. We just have to keep going because we can only get so high.
Right. No, you're absolutely right. Puma Galvan, Conference Defensive Player of the Week for men's soccer, spending a couple minutes with you here, and I appreciate your time. Before we have a little fun with some 5 questions, I want to ask you this. We talk about your personal motivation, but we were talking before we started taping about how this team could be special. I mean, Coach Joe Litke has talked to us in some post-game interviews about where this team could potentially rank in 24 years as head coach. So from the player's perspective, what is the potential of this team? Do you sense something special brewing right now?
Like I said, this team is the best defense in the league. We want to be not only in the playoffs this year, but we also want to make a national tournament appearance. We want to take this team to the highest level it's been. I told the guys it's going to be a special season. It's our last season. Like I said, there's no other choice. You have to bounce back from what happened last year. We have all our motivational factors. We have all the players, and we have all the support around us to make it such an important team in the history of the men's program.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Best defense, All-American, goalkeeper, best goalkeeper in the league. The recipe and the ingredients are there. Okay. Now, I hold in my hand 4 cards today. Just point to a card, and those will be the questions I ask you.
This one right here.
This one right here? Okay. The category is entertainment.
Oh, boy.
So the first answer, we've never had this category yet. The first answer that comes to mind, entertainment category. Bugs Bunny or Mickey Mouse?
Mickey Mouse.
The best singer you've ever heard?
Best singer?
Yeah. Best singer.
I'm going to go old school, Axl Rose.
That old school is right. Preferred movie genre? Horror, mystery, drama, comedy, romance?
Comedy.
Comedy.
Mm-hmm.
The one reality show you'd like to appear on?
I don't watch much reality shows, to be honest.
That's all there is now is reality TV shows.
I don't know. No clue.
Maybe we'll just have a camera crew follow you and the team around. That could be the reality show in and of itself.
There you go, the Doyo reality show.
That's right. Okay, file that one away, Adam Heinzen. That's an idea. Better odds. Would you win a Grammy for your singing or an Oscar for your acting?
Acting.
Oh.
Terrible singing. Terrible singing.
Okay, and your wild card question is this. The one professional soccer player, past or present, whose shot you would want to save to win the game. It's coming at you from who, and you make the save.
I'd have to go Cristiano Ronaldo. He's not scoring on me. He never will.
You heard it, Cristiano, right there. You heard it. He's calling you out. Puma, congratulations on all the accomplishments and what the team has done to this point. Keep it rolling. Thanks for watching, everybody. This Warriors men's soccer program, something special's brewing.